Welcome. So, let's talk about the mindset shifts that will help you multiply your revenue. But before we talk about those things, mindset, why is it so important? Right? Because your mind will always act as the ceiling for your business. Right? Your mind will always act as the ceiling for your business because it determines how far your business will go. It is that capacity. What can you handle? Right? If you expand your mind, automatically you expand your business. Let me give you an example. So, if you think that 10,000, 10K per month revenue in your business is too hard, guess what? You're going to begin to plan at that level. If 10K is too hard for you, you're going to begin to plan 10K below at that level, right? Because already your thinking, which is your mindset, has already told you this is impossible. That's what you told yourself, right? But if you think 100K, this is what I can make per month, right? Guess what you do? You're going to begin to implement systems in your business. You're going to design systems for that level, right? And take it up a notch. If you think that 1 million is inevitable for you, guess what you're going to do? You're going to think in systems. You are then going to think in teams, right? You're going to think in sales channels. That's the mindset now. It is starting, right? It's what will produce that 1 million for you. But if you think that 10K is too much, you begin to plan below all of that. And normally that's done by people who are focusing too much on effort, right? Putting in the hard work, the effort, right? But the 1 million, if you attempt to produce your 1 million without the systems, without the teams, without the sales channels, it's just you and your effort. That will be close to impossible. And this goes out to everybody who's just beginning their business, right? This mindset shift is important. You need to pick a figure for yourself and say, look, for me, I believe I can do 100K per month. Then it's time for you to implement the necessary systems that will attract that revenue, that will multiply that revenue into 100K. If you believe a million, then it's time for you to put in the team, right? To put a team together. It's time for you to put in the sales channels in place and design the systems necessary for your entire business to function, beginning with you, right? So you hearing this right now, this is part of the journey for you regarding depending on what you've actually picked for yourself, for you and your business, right? The honest truth is the market does not limit you. Your mind limits you first. The market does not limit you first, but your mind does. It's always your mind. The market is full of money going in and going out, floating, waiting for somebody to come and grab it. But through what? Through alignment, through the right thinking, through implementing the right systems, through the sales channels, right? But if you are a person who doesn't believe that they are capable of reaching a 10K or 100K or 1 million, then you begin to plan below that, and that's exactly what you are going to get, right? That's the revenue that you have aligned yourself with for your business, right? Because then the work, the effort, the work that you do, whatever it is that you implement, will reflect that 10K, right? It will reflect that 10K. But somebody who chose a million, their work will reflect that million, right? The precision and the excellence and the systems that they've put in place, the designs, the sales channels that people go through, their work from start to end will reflect all of that, right? Think of your mindset as an operating system for your business. That's your mindset. That's the internal things now of the computer, right? So your mindset, think of it that way. It's that internal software inside you, right? Now, your business cannot run at a higher level than the internal software. Just like the computer, you have a software, and now you're trying to push the computer to do more than what the software can do. It's impossible. It will not do anything like that because there is no code written for that. There are no scripts for that. There's nothing that exists that will allow the computer to go the direction that you want, but it will never exceed what it is meant for. All the inputs that it has within it, it won't exceed, it won't go beyond that. That's your mindset. Same thing for your business. It's the exact same thing for your business, right? All right. So let's look at some of the mindset shifts that will help you multiply your revenue. Right. The first one, the multiplying mindset shift. What does this look like? You need to solve a problem at scale level, right? You don't wait for demand, but you create the demand, right? You find a problem and you go ahead and solve it. And then you make sure that it's for a large pool of people. It's for a large number of people, not just one, but it's for a large number of people. And that product or that service, it should not be restricted by time or location, right? Most of the people, they do this through digital products. They do it through writing books. They do it through creating courses, right? So whatever industry you are in, you can find out how can you multiply your business in that way, right? So that's one of the ways that you can multiply, really, really multiply your business. And this mindset shift, you need to constantly be thinking, how can I multiply my business and move away from adding, right? We've spoken in Proverbs here. It says that be fruitful and multiply. You look at the seed, you look at humanity. We are constantly multiplying. Nature is constantly multiplying, right? It's a system that goes on and keeps on reproducing itself after its own kind, right? So you also, whatever business you have, produce, multiply and produce after its own kind with whatever it is. If it's books, write books. If it's courses, sell courses. Digital products, create digital products for the industry that you are in. If it's teaching others, do it, do it, just do it, right? So that's the first mindset shift, the multiplying mindset. And you must always remember, revenue always follows problem solving. Revenue always follows problem solving. It doesn't follow ideas, it doesn't follow motivation, it doesn't follow things that make you feel good inside. No, it follows problem solving. I will watch and listen to your motivational speaking, but do I pay for it? No. But when somebody is sharing something that is valuable that takes me from point A to point B, now I'm curious, how can I get to point C and D and E and F and so on? Then I begin to exchange money for that value, right? So revenue always follows problem solving. Is your business solving a problem at a scale level for a large number of people? Mindset shift, right? And the second mindset shift is leveraging systems. When you leverage systems, you will earn more. The old mindset was work harder, then you'll make more money. The new mindset shift is leverage systems. Build systems in your marketing, build a system in sales, build in your operations, in your customer experience, in your onboarding, build systems for your cash flow. Make sure that everything is systemized. Onboard from the time you do your marketing to the time where the customer walks out or you're finished, you've delivered everything. And now you are in the support stage. Build systems throughout and then use those to create repeatable revenue. And that will then multiply your revenue. Then your business becomes more predictable, right? The last one, stop selling time and start selling transformation. right? But in order for you to get transformation, to sell transformation, you need to be transformed yourself. You need to be transformed yourself before you sell transformation, right? So learn, gain clarity on how your business can sell that transformation instead of clocking in the hours. And then at the end of the day, they do not match. Your revenue does not match the effort that you've put in because of the amount of time that you've put in. So your diligence needs to come out from a point of excellence. Everything needs to be excellent. That is systemizing your business, right? That is systemizing you, aligning yourself properly, knowing what you do, even your own personal life, because your business then filters through your personal life as well. So you need to get your own personal life in order as well if you want to multiply your revenue, right? So stop selling time and start selling transformation. Leverage systems. Don't work hard, but focus on leveraging systems. Multiply. Use the multiplying mindset, right? Solve problems at scale level and don't wait for demand. But now you create demand for a large enough pool of people with the problems that you're solving, right? Don't just go ahead and sell whatever it is that is trending because there's a million of you selling. And already that says that is no longer a blue ocean market, right? The market is now depleted, it's gone, right? But you need to find problems that exist.